Dear students, now I am going to explain the model number 3 problem. So I already uploaded the part 1, part 2, part 3 videos in regression equations. So part 1, part 2, part 3. So this is part 4 video. So these 4 videos are related to the long answers. So different types of models which will be coming in your final exam. So the part 5 will be short answers. Okay. So with the part 5 we'll be completing the complete regression equation unit. Okay. So before going to the concept, please subscribe my channel Anu Computer Education to get further updates. So now what I will do, I'll go to the directly next problem. So this is a model number 3 problem. So now what is given question, just carefully read the question. So understand this is one more model. So solution. So what is given? So what asking what? Find two regression equations and correlation coefficient R we have to find. So this we have to find, and x on y equation, x on y and y on x we have to find. So for this the data is given in the problem. So by seeing the data you observe this already in the part 1 video. Whatever the part 1 video is there, this is a direct method formula. The direct method formula related information is given in the problem. So what I will do now, solution. So what are the whatever the values which are given in the problem, just copy these values. Summation x equal to 56. Next summation y is equal to 40. Next summation x square values are equal to 524, and next summation y square is given as 256, and summation xy values are given as 364, and n is equal to 8. So space is not sufficient, so I am writing here everything in one line, but in exam you need to write one after the other. Exam lo anni meeru line ga raskoవాలి. నేను ఇక్కడ స్పేస్ లేదని అంతొక లైన్ లో రాసాను. ఓకే, రాసిన తర్వాత వాట్ ఈస్ ఆస్కింగ్ regression equation. So first we know that okay, we know that regression of x on y is, so x minus x bar is equal to bxy into y minus y bar. So this is the equation you know. So what we have to find? We have to find x bar and y bar and bxy we have to find. So how to calculate x bar? So you know that x bar is equal to what is the formula? Summation x by n. So in the given problem, summation x total is given as 56, and summation total number of observations are given as 8. So once you divide you will get 56, means 8 7 ja 56. So therefore x bar is equal to 7. So x bar value we have calculated. Similarly you calculate the y bar value also, summation y by n. This is a formula. So everything you need to write line by line. So here the space is not sufficient, so I am writing everything in one line. So y bar summation y is given as 40, and 8 n is nothing but 8. So it will become 5. So what you will write here? So y bar is equal to how much? 5. So you know x bar value and y bar value. Next we have to calculate bxy. So next we have to calculate bxy. So how to evaluate the bxy? So in the direct method formula, you know, n into summation xy minus summation x into summation y by, okay, n into, so x on y should come in the denominator. So summation y square minus summation y whole square. So this is a formula you need to remember. So you know already bxy is called as regression coefficient of x on y. So this is already explained. Next, so what are the values which are given? You substitute all these values in the formula. 8 into xy total is how much? Xy total is 364. So next minus summation x total is 56, summation y total is 40. So divided by, next 8 into summation y square total is 256. Okay, and summation y total is 40 whole square. So once you divide this, you will be getting 8 into this will 2912 minus 56 into this, you will get 2240. So divided by, so 8 into 256 is nothing but 2048. 2048 minus 40 square is nothing but 1600. So once you subtract this value, what you will get here? You will be getting 672 divided by 448, which implies 1.5. So this is the answer. So what you are getting answer, therefore BXY answer you are getting 1.5. So once you calculate these values, so you substitute these values in the regression equation x on y. So I am going to the next slide. So here I am going to substitute all the values now. So what I am going to substitute here, just okay, I will take the pen. So I am taking here x minus x bar. X bar is nothing but 7. Okay, and is equal to bxy, just now I calculated now 1.5 into y minus y bar is nothing but 5. Simplify. So 1.5 into y, 1.5y. So plus into minus, minus 1.5 into 5. So it will be 7.5. This will be 7.5. So this side, what is there? What is there here? X minus 7. If minus 7 comes to this side, it will become plus 7 is equal to 1.5y minus 7.5 plus 7 plus 7. This therefore x is equal to 1.5y minus 0.5. So this is the regression equation of x and y. Similarly, what we have to do? Regression equation of y on x we have to calculate. Is, what is the formula? Y minus y bar is equal to x byx into x minus x bar. So you know already. So what we have to calculate? X bar you already calculated before, and y bar also calculated. Just what we have to do? We have to calculate byx formula. So you know n into, so direct method formula, so n into summation x into y minus summation x. This is summation x. So here I will strike it and I will write here. So what is the formula? byx is equal to summation n into summation xy minus summation x into summation y by, what we have to write here? N into summation x square. So x is coming second letter, that should be written in the denominator, summation x whole square. So after writing these values, substitute these values in the formula. What are the values which are given in the problem? You write it now. 8 into 364 minus 56 into 40, okay, divided by 8 into summation x square, total is 524 minus summation x total is 56 whole square. So if you multiply these values, you will get 2912 minus and 2240. Okay, so once you get these values, what we have to do now? Then 8 into 524 is nothing but 4192 minus 3136. So if you subtract the values, you will get 672 divided by 1056. So 1056 is equal to, so what is the answer you are getting? 0.636. So therefore what you are getting here? byx total you are getting, byx total. So this is the total of byx. So after getting this value and x bar and y bar you know already, substitute these values in the formula. So y minus y bar, okay, so means what? Y minus, what we have read? Y minus 5 is equal to, y minus 5 is equal to 0.636 into x minus x bar is 7. So 0. So 6 into x is nothing but 0.63x, 63x plus into minus 0.36 into 7 is not direct answer. I am writing here 0.36 into this is nothing but 0. Okay, this one how much? Just multiply this value. This will be 4. This is 4.452. Okay, so this side 5 is there now. Once the 5 is coming to this side, it will become minus 5. Minus 5 now. If it is minus 5 is come to this side, it will become plus 5. So it will become y is equal to 0.636 x minus 4.452. When y5 will come here, it will become plus 5. So plus 5. So therefore y is equal to 0.636 x. So plus is more, so plus 0. So what you get plus 0.548. So this is your regression equation of y on x. So as per the problem, so just once go to the problem. So what is asking, first bit is given as regression equation. So we have done the first bit. Now go to the second bit of the question. So what is asking, the second bit of the question is asking to calculate regression equation of y on x, correlation coefficient. So this is the second bit of the question. So we know that correlation coefficient correlation coefficient. So r is equal to square root of bxy into byx. So you know already the bxy you are getting 1.5 and byx you are getting 0.636. so if you multiply these two values, so 1.5 into 0.36 is 0.954. if you apply the root, you will getting 0.9767. so now it is very important point for you. So bxy regression coefficient is also positive and byx regression coefficient is also positive, so the r is also positive. So this is very important point. In some, when you are doing any problem, if bxy, if you are getting negative and one is getting positive, so in that case the question is invalid, or you cannot find the value of r, you cannot decide the sign of r. So r sign depends on the regression coefficient. If the two regression coefficients are negative, r is also negative. If the two regression coefficients are positive, the r is also positive. This is an important point, so you need to write here. So therefore both the regression okay coefficients, both the regression coefficients are positive, then r is also positive value. So this is the point you need to remember. Okay, so with this I completed the long answers. So the next part will be short answers. So with this, once if I explain the short answer, the complete unit will be completed. So please subscribe my channel Anu Computer Education to get further updates.